Okay, we're determined to help you or someone you know find a job. So before you submit your resume, it's important. You're gonna wanna look at it over again after you hear this, because UT Director of Human Resources, Corey Fish, is back in the house with the most overused phrases in resumes. Boy, welcome back, Corey.
Thank you.
This is important information here.
Well, I'll tell you, I was reading an article recently on what was the most overused breakup lines. And you know, the "it's not you, it's me," I'm sure you've used that 100 times.
I say, I'm too busy. I have too many,
it's been used on me.
Too much responsibility, because that's the true thing.
It's been used on me a bunch of times, the "it's not you, it's not me." So I got to thinking, you know, what were some of the most common overused phrases on resumes. So we put together a little bit of a list.
And I will tell you, I looked at all those phrases and I'm sure I've used them in my resume.
I'm sure you've used them. I'm sure you've used them.
Of course, that's when the dinosaurs walked the planet, so by now they're overused.
So they're really overused now.
Yeah.
Look, the first one we thought of was I'm a team leader, right? So frequently you get people say, I'm a confident team leader that can help build yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
And team leader, I mean, what does it really say? There's nothing quantitative about it. It just kind of says that it's like
Is it team leader or team player?
Well, the team leader, team leader. And people want to kind of convey that they can grasp a hold of a group of people and lead them to the promised land. But really, without having something to justify what makes them a team leader, it's just fluff. It's just words that kind of sound good.
Smoke enema. That's what I call it.
Smoke enema. Okay, that's a good one. I'll take that.
Just don't use that in your resume.
What we get a lot of also is I'm an effective communicator. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean you talk a lot?
You learned to talk when you were one?
Well, you talk when you were one, you talk too much, you talk too little, you only talk when it's important. What does it mean? It doesn't mean anything, and it's so difficult to quantify.
You're just taking up space on your resume.
You're taking up, well, recruiters nowadays are gonna get through all the fluff of the resumes. We're gonna immediately get rid of some of those verbs that kind of don't mean anything to us. And so getting rid of effective communicator, not a verb, okay, but getting rid of that word on there, we're gonna go right past it, and we want the meat of the resume. So effective communicator doesn't really translate into any sort of quantitative data. Next on the list is we find resumes that a lot of times have coordinated everywhere, coordinated. Every bullet says coordinated, which really...
I coordinate my outfit every day.
You coordinate your outfit every day. You've done much better than me. The jewelry matches. I had to put this up.
Straight, boy.
Yeah. So coordinated. Coordinated is kind of a word that's used instead of manage. You're not a manager, so you can't say I managed this product. So instead I say I coordinated the product. And so it's kind of
minimizes, and it's so obvious.
Yeah, it minimizes it. I'm responsible for, I'm in charge of, but really you're not. You're just a person that helps do something, and so you're putting coordinated in there.
You're a worker bee.
To kind of beef it up a little bit. There's nothing wrong with worker bees.
No, I agree, but if you're a worker bee, describe a worker bee.
But more importantly, if it's going to be coordinate, talk about what you've coordinated, how you developed the plan, what the plan was, how you put it into place, and how that affected the bottom line. That's what a recruiter wants to see.
The meat, not just the fat. They want meat.
That's right.
Okay.
We get a lot of people, especially in their cover letters or their subjects or their objectives, that they're an innovative thinker. Again, it's what does that mean? I mean, an innovative thinker. My mind wanders like crazy.
I don't know. I want innovative thinkers working for me. I mean, everybody on my primetime crew are innovative thinkers.
Well,
and problem solvers. So why is that a bad thing, Corey?
Well, what's more important to me in a resume is I want doers, right? I want to see what you've done. One of my first bosses, he was from Missouri, and right, Missouri is infamously the show me state, right? Not the tell me state. And he would always say, I'm from the show me state, Corey, show me what you can do. Innovative thinkers, I mean, things come out of my head all the time. Whether they're innovative, whether they actually happen, who knows? But on a resume, someone who puts innovative thinker, I want to see innovative doers. Fine, you were an innovative thinker.
Then list
I thought of this great idea, and now check out all the things that I did.
Good point.
So not just the big things, but then the start, the meat, and the finish. How did that help produce the company? The other thing that we get is I proactively did this. I proactively did that, which essentially you're trying to tell people that I did my job. And so again, they're just a lot of these. When you look at all these words in front of you at once, you see there's a lot of fluff words which are completely unsubstantiated and subjective. And most resumes, they have so much subjective stuff. I want to see hardcore facts. Everyone's resume says they're detail-oriented. Well, not everyone's detail-oriented, right?
Yeah.
So many resumes say, I'm a team leader or a team player, like you said,
Yeah.
but can also play well with others. What does that mean? I mean, give me hardcore stuff that I can sift through quickly.
Okay, so we got the 5 words. Listen to Corey. He knows. He knows. He's going to get you hired. Watch him
hired.
every week. Thank
That's
you
right.
for the
You
news
got
you
it.
can
See you
use. We're
next
going to
week.
take a quick break. We'll be right back.